Hi everyone, this is Raiji. This would be my entry for the video making contest for God's Rush. On this video, it will give you some tips on how to obtain heroes or hero shards within the game. Right, so let's get started. Let me just run the game first. Just give me a second. Okay, there we go. Okay, alright, so as far as I had counted here, there are 7 ways on how to obtain heroes or hero shards on the game. So let's start from the easiest way. First one would be through shard farmings. So yeah, even if you are low level or high level perhaps in the game, you can do this method since it will be a default option for you to obtain the shards for a certain hero. Okay, so once you had obtained a certain hero, for example, you had obtained a precise on the early part of the game. You can just click on it and then click on this plus icon, and then it will give you the list of the elite stages where you can challenge it 3 times per day, and it will give you 1 shard per elite stage. So for example, you had challenged this chapter to elite stage on the first try and you got the shard. So after that, once you get the shard, just skip the 2 other challenges, since even if you had defeated those this chapter or this elite stage again, you won't get any shard anymore. So just move to the next chapter. So on my end here, as you can see, I had got the shards for precise by on the first try on chapter 2 and chapter 4, so I had skipped those 2 other tries to save the energy. Okay, alright, so the second method to obtain shards or heroes on the game would be through Arena Mall. Okay, so on this one, let me show it to you. Just go to Arena and then click on the redeem option. And how it works, on this one, you need to accumulate arena points by fighting in arena and use them to buy shards for a certain amount of arena points. Using this method, you can buy shards for Aladdin and Hades, since this would be the only way where you can obtain the shards. I think except for participating in events, of course. Yeah, and for 5 pieces of shards for Aladdin and Hades, it will cost you about 500 arena points. Okay, so just accumulate arena points by fighting in arena and save them until you reach 500 arena points, and then buy the shards for any of those 2 heroes that you want. Okay, so let's move to the next one. The third one would be through Guild Mall. Okay, so just almost the same with Arena Mall here, but here you need to participate in Guild War and defeat Guild Party stage bosses in order to obtain the points that you need to use to buy the shards on the Guild Mall. So just go to Guild Malls, Guild Mall, I'm sorry, and then here just almost the same. Each 5 shards for heroes like Cupid and Estrella or Young Zeus, it will cost you 500 guild boxes. Oh, and by the way, take note that here in Guild Mall, you can only obtain Cupid, Young Zeus, and Estrella shards. Even if you refresh it many times, it will just give you the same hero shards here. So, just like in Arena Mall, just accumulate and save guild boxes here, and then buy the shards that you want using those guild boxes that you had saved, right? Okay, so let's go to the fourth one, which is the True Gauntlet. Let me show it to you here. Yeah, this would be the Gauntlet. Alright, here on Gauntlet, you need to defeat and reach the farthest stage that you can in order to obtain dragon coins. And just for your information, guys, Gauntlet has 15 stages, and the farther you reach, the tougher the opponents you'll get. Right? So once you had completed those 15 stages, or perhaps if your team is already dead or beaten up, uh, you can just visit the Gauntlet Mall by clicking on this redeem option on the lower middle part of the screen and buy the shards for Prometheus and Hecate or Helen. And take note guys, for Hecate and Prometheus, 5 shards for them will cost 500 dragon coins, while as for Helen, it will cost 800 dragon coins, okay? But usually, I think guys, you will just buy Hecate first since she's more usable than those two other heroes here on Gauntlet Mall, right? Alright, so that would be it. Okay, let's move on to the fifth method. That would be through spring draws. Okay, again, just for your informations guys, there are 3 different types of springs, and each of them can give you different type of rewards. Okay, so let's talk about them one by one. So for the first one, which is the Cupid's Spring, here if you do a draw or a bulk draw, which is the 10 times, you need to pay a certain amount of gold coins. And regarding the rewards, I think the nicest reward you can get is a 2-star hero, or perhaps a certain amount of its shards. Okay, and please please take note, using Cupid's Spring, there is no way for you to obtain 3-star heroes or shards here. So as I mentioned, the best reward you can get is a 2-star hero or their shards. Alright, so next one would be the Aphrodite Spring. On this spring draw, unlike Cupid's Spring, here if you do a draw or a bulk draw, you can get a 3-star heroes or their shards. But this spring uses a certain amount of gems to make the draw. Okay, but I suggest you guys to use Aphrodite spring draws if there are events like giving you rewards by spending a certain amount of gems on this spring draw. Okay, so you won't be wasting gems on it. Okay, so let's move to the last option, which is the Zeus Spring. Okay, this one uses gems also to make a draw, but there is no bulk draw here as you can see. Okay, one draw costs 488 gems, and it will give you shards of or heroes depending on which heroes are set for the daily reward or weekly reward. Well, let me show it to you guys. Here, just take a look at the Zeus Spring option. On the lower part of the gem amount that you need to use to do a draw, you will see 3 heroes here, which is Medusa, Astrea, and Hades. These 3 heroes here changes daily, okay? And while for the snowman on the lower right hand side, this option changes once a week only. So that will reset next Sunday, I think. So for these 3 heroes, just wait for them to change to heroes that were to change on those heroes that you want to get. And once you get them on those options, I think that's the best way. That's the best time for you to do a Zeus Spring, right? Okay, so let's move on to the 6th option. That would be for Merchant, Bazaar, and Area 51 method. Okay, so as you can see, that would be this would be Merchant, Bazaar, and then Area 51. Alright, on this method, you just need to visit those 3 NPCs and buy the shards for them. On these 3 NPCs, each shard for 1-star or 2-star heroes will cost 20,000 gold coins, while as for a 3-star hero shard, it will cost about 40 gems per shard. Okay. Oh, and by the way, guys, take note that hero shards that are available, that are only obtainable through Arena, Gauntlet, and Guild malls won't be available on this said NPCs. Okay. All right. So let's go to the last one, which is the Titan Ruins. As you can see here, this would be it. Okay, so on Titan Ruins, guys, you can use this to challenge snowmen twice per day. On this method, the only shard you can obtain is snowman. How it works? Just select the difficulty, then challenge Mr. Snowman. Once you had beaten him up, you get rewards like energy fruits, snowman shards, and purple item scraps. And by the way, the amount of rewards that you will get will depend on the difficulty that you have chosen. So, for example, you had chosen the hardest difficulty. It will give you more rewards rather than choosing the easy mode. Okay. Right. Okay. So that would be the 7 options. Let me just state it again. So first one would be through shard farmings. Number 2 would be arena mall. Number 3 would be guild mall. Okay, and then number 4 would be through gauntlet, just here. And then number 5 would be through spring bros. And then number 6 would be through bazaar, merchant, bazaar, and then area 51. Okay. So and lastly, you can also obtain the shards for snowman on the Titan ruins. Okay, so those would be the 7 methods that you can use to obtain heroes or shards on the game. And by the way, guys, if you are a new player in this game, you can just do a first purchase on the game, and then once you had make the first purchase, there will be a roulette that will be showing up here on your screen, wherein you can just roll the roulette, and then it will give you a 100% 3-star hero. Okay, so on that one before, I got was Hermes, the useless 3-star hero in the game as of now. Right, so that would be all, guys. So hope it will give you some tips on the game, and hope it helps everyone here. Thank you very much, and have a good day. Cheers. Bye.